how much, at least at the time, that it cost. I was just like, I'm just going to find a way.
All I know is that I wanted to go to school, so I had student loans available to me, and I took them out.
The birth of student loans actually happened by accident. In 1968, Reauthorization of the Higher Ed Act, there was a proposal to put in a tax credit for middle-class families that had 2 or more kids in college. And at the last minute, they came up with this counter-proposal to do a guaranteed federal student loan instead of a tax credit. You know, they never would have thought that it would have grown to be the largest single source of money for tuition that it is now.
Student debt has become a much bigger issue over the last 15 to 20 years. It used to be that you could go to a state college, work truly part-time at minimum wage while you were in school and full-time in the summer, and if you came from a low-income family, you'd graduate without debt. Right now, that same student would have to borrow to get through school.
Public institutions, state schools, tuition has risen really quickly, especially in the last 10, 15 years. And it used to be that grants that you don't have to pay back were available to cover 75% or more of the cost of an average 4-year institution. That sounds like a fantasy to us now. It's completely switched. So we've gone from relying on grants to relying on loans, putting the burden of paying these huge costs onto students and their families.
I was lucky enough that I was able to receive a Pell Grant, a Cal Grant, work studying other federally funded financial aid programs, and I'm really happy about that. But at the same time, I still had to work 3 part-time jobs throughout the year. I worked almost 30 to 40 hours a week during the school year and more than 60 hours a week during the summer. And somehow I still ended up with more than $30,000 of debt after I graduated.
I have Perkins loans and direct loans, and I'm a work-study student. I have another job as well on the side, and I still have to take out private loans. I currently have around $40,000 in debt.